Action.
Hi, I'm Lacey. Welcome back to my channel, Lacey Day Reads. I'm here today with my best friend, Emily. Everyone say hi in the comments. So today we are going to do a video, as you saw in the title, where I am picking my BFF's new favorite read. So Emily's a self-proclaimed non-reader. So with this video, we are gonna try to change that.
Well, accepted.
Yeah, so me and Emily have been friends since we were in 4th grade. We were college roommates. We've lived a lot of life together. Now we're gonna live her becoming a reader together.
Biggest event.
I'm a huge nerd and I made a questionnaire on Google Forms for Emily to fill out with questions that would kind of help me pick a book that she feels like she would be interested in. We will jump into that, but before, I just wanted to ask, what's the reason that makes you kind of want to get into reading now?
I like the idea of having reading as another option just for leisurely choice, because currently I just prefer doing other things. I'm a teacher. Yes, I know it's kind of ironic and hypocritical that I don't like to read. I feel like teachers are supposed to
all
like
teachers
to
have to read.
I'm not the typical teacher, I would say, just in all aspects of the word. But anyway, I just think it would be nice to have that as a part of my queue of things that I can do whenever I have free time or I'm bored or whatever. I like reading. It's not that I don't dislike reading. It's just I struggle with finding, I don't have a go-to author. I don't have a go-to genre necessarily.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so I guess I just kind of get overwhelmed with what's up and coming, or what's super popular, or I just don't know what I like, and I don't know whose opinion I should be matching to be my own, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
I don't know who I like yet. So that's where Lacey comes into play.
And that's where I come in. So that's why I wanted to do the questionnaire, try to see if we could figure out what genres you like or feel most drawn to. So the 3 genres that she picked were fantasy, mystery and thriller, and contemporary. You said you were interested in romance and LGBT plus issues, race issues, so some hard-hitting things in there too. Based on those answers, I chose Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe by Benjamin Alire Sáenz. So this is a young adult contemporary novel. It's about Aristotle and Dante, and they become friends. I feel like it has really good LGBT plus representation. It's just kind of going through their lives. They're in high school, so it's just kind of
relatable.
Younger. Yeah. I really remembered liking their parents in this. I don't know, I just liked the family dynamic that was in it too. So it's just a cute kind of friendship / romance. So that was one of the things that you were interested in, contemporary romance, LGBT plus. So I feel like I hit
the nail on the head.
Yeah, I'm I checked a lot of boxes.
Not to toot my own horn, but I came out with a banger.
But yeah, I shouldn't say that until I know that you actually like it. Yeah.
Sounds horrible.
But it checked multiple of the boxes that you said you were interested in, so hopefully it's on the right track. Cool. So definitely in one of the genres.
Lots of award winning.
Lots of award. I know.
Can we talk about that?
This book is very fancy. So I read this book a little while ago. That's my cat.
Kenny has something to say about it.
Kenny has opinions. So I have read this book. I used to live in El Paso, Texas, where this author is from, and I had a book club there. One of the members of the book club was personal friends with him. She set it up for us to read this, and we got to do a meet and greet with him and discuss the book with him, which was really cool. So this book is also personalized for Lacey and signed by him too, which is so cool. So there's even cool backstory to this, which will hopefully make you feel more connected. And Emily visited me in El Paso. This book is set in El Paso, so I thought that would kind of be cool too. She's been to some of the places.
Know the culture of it a little bit.
Yeah.
How close it is.
Exactly. Yeah. So I thought this would just be a good pick. It's really easy to read. Some of the chapters are really short, so I feel like for someone getting back into reading or just starting to want to get into reading, this is really not intimidating. And it's quick to read because you're like, oh, I could read another page. I could read another page. And then before you know it, it's been 50 pages.
That's another thing I think about reading for me is like, I honestly think I have some form of like attention deficit. Like, it's like when it comes to reading, I'm just kind of like, I daydream. Like, I don't know. You just get lost in your own thoughts and kind of forget what you're reading. So like the memory piece for me and the connections that I struggle making connections with books I read and remembering things like the plot and the storyline and things like that for future picks. But I think like the short chapters and stuff will help me.
Super helpful.
When like reading before bed or whatever, it's like, oh, I can fit another one in or whatever.
And contemporaries are good for that because they're not a huge fantasy book with super in-depth plot and like a new world and culture and like made up beings and things like that. So this is present day, or I think it's set in the 80s maybe? But like present-ish day, that could be totally wrong. So I think, but it's like
realistic,
current,
I'm sure.
I really enjoyed it. I really flew through it when I read it. I feel like I read it in the span of a couple days. Just because it's quick and I was like, what's gonna happen?
Did you know while you were reading it that you were gonna meet the author? Did she like frame that for you? Or was it like a surprise? That's cool.
No, so I'm
sure that was a motivation piece too.
Oh, absolutely, We picked it. She had said, hey, I know this author. He has multiple books. So we all voted on which one. And then she was like, I'll set up the
that's super cool
with him.
It's cool that you have that.
Fun. I think this is my only signed book too, so that's kind of cool. It's like a book I have a close connection to. I feel like so. I think you'll like it, and I'm excited to talk about it. I read it. I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago that I read it, so I'm excied to kind of talk about it again. Like there were a lot of good issues to talk about from this. So we'll see if it's a 5-star rating.
You're gonna make me rate him at the end.
So 0 to 5 stars.
0 to 5 popcorn.
Popcorn bag, like,
what's that from? I don't even remember.
And then we can look back on my Goodreads and see if it matches up with my rating. That would be fun. So wait for that in our follow-up video. And you can see what we both rated it.
Ratings to come.
Here's the book.
Woo! It's mine
So
now.
We'll do a follow-up of her thoughts and just like a little book chat on it. Let us know if you've read this or anything else by this author. He has a couple other. I haven't actually read anything else by him, but we'll see.
He teaches creative writing at the University of El Paso.
I don't know if he still does, but he taught at UTEP. So
cool.
Very well acclaimed. Again, as we can
That's
see.
like the first thing I see when I get handed this book. I'm like, oh, it must be good. I trust awards.
Exactly.
Cool.
So that's my pick. We'll see if she likes it, and even if you don't like it, it's okay. You can be honest. So that'll be an interesting video if you're like, I hated this and here's why.
I tend to not always match people's expectations. Like if they really want me to like something, I'm like, I'm gonna find 5 things I don't like about it.
Right.
So no, I think I'll like it. It sounds like I'll like it.
We'll see. I have 2 others already picked out that I want you to try to read. One's a series and I want to reread it. I haven't read the 3rd book, so I figured we could buddy read it. So cliffhanger.
BFF series.
See what we do next. Let us know if you've read it, if you think that it's a good pick for her or not, and you'll be seeing her in more videos too. So BFF series coming at ya.
Thumbnail.
I messed it up. Thumbnail. Yeah, we should like. All right, well, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you back on my channel again.
Hopefully I don't scare you away. Like, you're like a fan and then
Big
not
fan.
Anymore.
So like the video if you want to, comment.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Click the bell if you want to be notified.
Classic YouTube. All right, well, see you guys later. Bye.